What's going on, guys? We're going over the most meta formation in the game, the 4-2-3-1 custom tactics, but I'm also going to show you how to use it. Now, why is this the most meta formation? Now, I know you're struggling with defending. This formation is going to cure everything because the only formation where you can defend in 2 CDMs and have the central cam drop in. That's what allows you to be stable defensively. I know many of you guys are struggling with left stick dribbling, driven passes into the middle, left people just dribbling. This will stop the control sprint and everything. Not only do you defend in a compact 4-5-1, but when you're attacking, you attack with a 5-player attack. One of your CDMs can join the attacks to create a 5-player attack to outnumber your opponent. It's one of the best formations, the best of all. If you lose the ball, you have your 2 CDMs kind of act as that safety net. So you have that protection, unlike the 4-4-2 and a 4-2-2 where you miss that middle player. If you're struggling with build up, well, this is the formation for you. Let's go straight into it because I know you want to go over the exact tactics and instructions. It's very important you don't skip ahead and you listen to the reasons why, because it might depend on your play style. For the defensive style, if you are struggling, do not use anything more than balanced. If you commit forward this year, you would get punished. Until they patch it, you're going to get punished. Now, for the width, we have gone here with a simple one, 45. The reason why is you don't want to be too wide. We want to keep these spaces in between compact. This is where the control sprint. This is where people use the left dribbling. This is how they're getting past us, is through these small gaps. We're keeping the team compact, but not so compact that we're just stuck in the middle. We're also wide enough to show our presence. Now for the depth, we've gone with 39. Now this is very, very important. Not 70 as people have been recommending. If you're a top tier pro player, then it's fine when you're stomping on people that just started the game. But the truth is, have a look over here. EA didn't tell you about this. They didn't make it that clear. But you can see when you have above 45 width, it affects the way your team presses. This is why sometimes your team is getting out of position and how you're losing the ball. And sometimes you're creating those massive gaps in defense. So make sure the depth is low. I've gone 39. It's a good balance. I didn't want to take a risk near 43, 44, so I left it on 39. It's been working quite well for me. Now moving to the build-up play. Now me personally, I do use long ball. Now why? Long ball doesn't mean hoof the ball forward up Stoke City. What it means is just get in behind. Because your cams, they don't have to get in behind instruction. They don't make runs by themselves. This is what pro players do to make the players move, is they use L1 triggers. If you're not triggering these players, your team's just going to stand there. Everyone goes to me, hey, no, my team just stands there. But I watch the pro players, their players move. Well, it's because they're doing it manually. If you struggle with players and you don't push them forward, use long ball. Otherwise, I'd recommend balanced. I'd recommend long ball for those of you that are struggling to attack. But if you're under pressure and you don't like to be quick on the ball, and you don't like players moving away from you, then use balance. Just remember, as even the top managers, even Cruyff said, Guardiola, to create space, you move players away from you, not bringing them closer. So I'd recommend balanced and long ball. If you struggle with pushing players going forward, I use long ball. For chance creation, I use forward runs. I think it's much more superior and much more attacking than direct passing. Yes, in direct passing, players make runs into behind in the space, but forward runs, they do that as well. And I found to be in more forward attacking positions compared to direct passing, both on old gen and on new gen. Now for the width, we've kept it simple, we just go on 55. Don't forget as well, the 4-2-3-1, especially this year, these wide cams, they playing as wingers. These are not central cams, these are wingers, guys. So make sure you have fast players in these regions. I'll explain to you what players to use in a second. For players in the box, this is where you kind of got the freedom to choose. I'll be honest, I think 4 is a good conservative amount, and you can always adjust this later. And corners and free kicks, you can leave this on 3, but you can adjust this however you want, depending on if you like to score your corners or pass them. Now we're going to head over to the instructions, the most important bit. The striker has to be someone ideally who's got a 5-star week for stay central, get it behind and stay forward. Now what's important here is, normally in a 4-4-2 you have 2 strikers and you have a left mid and right mid. This central cam is going to help you with build-up play. If you've watched my 4-4-2 video, you're like, no, I got no one to pass to up front. There's no one there. This cam is going to help you. He's going to be that number 10. You're going to put Dabina and a Neymar there. But the thing is, the way I've set this up is to stay central, get in behind, stay forward for the striker, and the cam is on stay forward as well. Now, what this is telling the game to do, turn them to attack in a 4-4-1-1. So this is like in between a 4-2-2 and 4-4-2 and a 4-2-3-1. It's the middle ground. It's the best of all worlds, and that's what I've been doing for the past 3 years. That's why I've always put stay forward on my cam, and that way you got that player to help the striker, because people are saying to me, hey, I've only got one striker. That player's isolated. I need support. Well, that cam will help you. For the lamb and the ram, we have gone with balanced and get into the box for a cross. That overrides this instruction over here, players inside the box, and that's very simple. Just go inside a box. If you do struggle, you can put come back on the fence for the lamb and the ram. If you struggle defensively, they will come back and they will sit deeper. If you want to get better at FC24, I do have an FC24 FIFA School Series. But before you skip ahead, what if I told you if you don't get better after 1 month, I'll refund you your money? I can say that because I've been running this school for many years and thousands of people have already joined and even stay on. We go over complete in-depth gameplay tutorials showing you the theory of it and then showing you gameplay examples in a structured format. Unlike my YouTube channel, they are a progressive learning system teaching you everything from the core mechanics to the meta so you can get better as a whole, with explanations that go beyond the scope of my YouTube channel. FC School has already started with new videos coming out every single week. These videos will adjust to the recent patches and updates so you can stay up to date and ahead of your competition. So come join thousands of others in a mature community for those looking to get better. Patreon.com/nilguides or click the link down below. Now when you join, we already have a library of hundreds of videos, more than my YouTube channel in fact, with new FC24 videos getting added constantly so you never run out of content. Remember, the biggest mistake people make is they spend thousands of dollars on FIFA points every single year thinking a team will make them better, but it won't. But now it's time for you to make that change. And don't forget, if you don't get better after 1 month, just send me a message and I'll refund your money. That is the Nil Guides guarantee. Patreon.com/nilguides. Link is down below in the description or click on the pinned comment below. For both the CDMs, we have them both on cut passing lane, stay back while attacking and cover center. The reason why this is so important is because this instruction alone is what's going to change the way you defend. If you're going to watch this video and you're going to come back and you might, even if you scroll down now, you might read a few people saying this formation didn't work for me. The formation works for everyone. It's the only formation that it does every year. The key thing is that you can't be aggressive with your CDMs. Too many players are being aggressive with one CDM, then they're going through. Now, if you want to make this formation more attacking, simply you put one of the attacking players or the more attacking player on balance. So for example, if you want, Patria, if you got Alexis here, or Hullet, put that play on balance. But I recommend everyone first doing stay back while attacking, cut passing lanes, cover center. That's what I'd recommend first. If you are struggling, still struggling, then you could put come back in the fence on the cam. But otherwise, I will leave it like this. And if you find yourself to be fine defensively, then you can put this player on balanced. If you can't defend with 5 players coming back, it's definitely your own gameplay. It doesn't matter what formation you're going to use. Very important that I tell you that candidly. There's no point in me lying to you. The lamb and the ram is the same as the left back and right back. The left back and the right back, they have to be quick and have to be able to maneuver the ball. With them both on stay back and overlap for both of them. The idea behind overlap is when they do make the runs going forward, they will make the runs on the outside, thus pushing the attacking players on the inside. You never want your attacking player to be pushed on the outside and your winger, or your right back and left back to go on the inside. We've got stay back while attacking. This is very important. If you're getting done because of control sprint and people running down the middle, it's because once you move a left back and right back forward, yes, they help you to attack, but you're going to concede. It's better to move a centre mid to go forward to create a 5-person attack than it is to move a left back and a right back. Both the centre backs on balance. Don't think to use conservative here. Although logically and in theory it makes sense, it doesn't work that way in the game. They just stand there, they do nothing, and to be honest, the players just walk past you. It's even worse, especially when a pass is coming in behind, they just do nothing. For the goalkeeper, the biggest thing this year is sweeper keeper. Yes, goalkeepers are rubbish when they stay on the line, but when they advance out, think about how many times the goalkeepers advanced out and made that save. They're very effective. So put this on sweeper keeper. The most important thing I want to say here is just put a fast player here. Left back and right back, I would say you got to be fast as well. You want here a good dribbler. We're going to call it GD for good dribbler. Here you want an all-out attacker. You can go with someone like an Mbappe. You can go with a Ben Yedder. You can go with a Beto, a Danjuma, someone that can do everything. I would say the cam, make sure it's someone that can move. So in this situation, what I'll do is I'll put Morgan in striker, and then I'll put Debinha in cam like that, because Debinha is kind of like that Neymar player, the number 10. The 2 CDMs, ideally a Valverde, a Llorente, a box-to-box, someone that can do everything, both attacking and defending. And then defensively, you want someone like Kessie, someone like Zakaria. They're really good cards, but I would strongly recommend like an Essien or Macaulay. They're hard to get, but Joe Linton, a CDM with good defensive awareness is very important, imperative here. As I said, if you copy these tactics, I promise you they'll work for you. We've tested this out. We've given us the pilot test from rank 1 all the way to rank 5. So this should help all players. And if you stay towards the end, I'm going to tell you something that's going to be game changing for you. If you're struggling for this, just before you type down below, these tactics and instructions don't work for me. They work for everyone. You type in 4-2-3-1 on YouTube, all the videos are so similar. This is one of the most defensive variations of the 4-2-3-1 you can get. You can put all these players and come back in defense if you want. If you still can't win with that, change your gameplay. The only reason I'm saying this now is because those that stayed at the end of the video, you really want to get better. That's why you stayed at this point. Look at your own gameplay back. I'm telling you, it's nothing to do with tactics. If you look at pro players, they've got everything on balanced 50-50 because they trigger players. They don't need long ball because they trigger players themselves. They don't need any of this stuff. So that's what I'm trying to say to you is fix your gameplay first. How do I know that? Because I coach FIFA. I've been doing it for many years. If you do want to get better at FIFA or FC24, should I say rather, you can come join my Patreon. So it's patreon.com/NoGuides and link down below in the description. Don't get it after 1 month to refund your money. That's why we offer refunds because we know it's a guarantee. If you listen, you get better. But that's just for those that stay towards the end of the video. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, keep it simple, keep it moving. Don't forget the L1 triggers. Catch you next time.